Previously on Cattle Baron.
Hello and welcome to Global Company. I understand you are ready to discuss our offer to buy your mineral rights and purchase those 10 acres from you.
Well, yes and no.
I'm confused. What does that mean?
It means we know that you are after the abandoned mine on those 10 acres, and that you won't be able to mine the land for iron to make your car batteries without it. We have no plan on getting in your way. We want to counter your offer and sell the whole farm for $5 million.
Interesting. That is more than double what the land is worth. But after you suddenly changed your mind about agreeing to our offer, we guessed that you had figured out what we wanted and would come to us with this outlandish offer. So, we have a counter to your offer. We'll give you $4.2 million for the farm, including the mineral rights, but with additional stipulations.
And what are these additional stipulations?
You will see it all outlined in this contract we had written up in preparation for this meeting. The highlights are you will have to sign an NDA and, more importantly, a contract to not farm in the UMRV region for at least 5 years.
You can't be serious. I mean, how am I supposed to make a living if I can't farm?
Not our problem. Did you really expect we wouldn't retaliate on you, trying to fleece us for an extra couple of $1 million? Also, there is one more thing. This offer has a timer on it. In 24 hours, the offer is rescinded, as is our original offer. After that, you won't get one dime for it, and if you think you'll be able to sell it to an unsuspecting buyer, think again. We won't let that happen.
We'll let you know what the decision is. Give us time to discuss.
And go and talk all you want. Just remember the clock is ticking.
Can you believe that? I don't even know what to say. I mean, I'm mad, and I don't know what to think.
Let's head back to the farm and discuss. Remember when I said Plan B? I should tell you about Plan B. That was a quiet drive. How are you doing?
I still can't believe this. I mean, I'm just trying to wrap my head around this. Oh boy. Well, Mark, I don't know. This is just things are not going according to plan or any plan. It's just turning into a disaster. Oh, well, let's head inside where it's warm because it's still cold out here. Oh boy. Alright, I want you to come on in, get out of the cold so I can close the door here. Well, let's sit down at the table and let's talk about this Plan B you mentioned, because I am well, I'm very curious about it.
So, a few months ago, when things started heating up with Global Company, I started looking around for farms that were for sale, and I found a couple of prime candidates, but...
Are you sure we can get this place? I mean, this Plan B sounds awesome, but are you positive we can get that place?
I'm positive. With what Global Company is paying, we can pay off your current loan, buy the new place. and come out only owing about $1.5 million. The best part is...
Oh, we're here. Let me park and then let's head out back and meet up with Jimmy, Jack, Erica, and, well, give them the news. And I was really hoping to have good news for them, but this is where we are. And it looks like, well, they're already here. Say, Mark, you are in for a treat. The food here is amazing.
Oh, really? Well, I am starving. We didn't have time to get lunch today, so I haven't eaten anything since this morning.
I am just realizing that as well. Well, I can guarantee you we'll be leaving here in a food coma. Oh, they're out here on the back patio. Man, I love this view. Hey there, Jamie, Jack, and Erica. Good to see you. Do you mind if we go ahead and order first? Mark and I have not eaten anything since this morning.
Well, luckily for you, I already have the kitchen making food. Hey, Rambo, it's excellent to see you again.
Hey, Sam, I didn't see you there. It has been a while since we last met. It's good to see you too. You know what? You're my hero. What are we having?
Well, I got us a platter of smoked brisket, jalapeno cheddar sausage, and St. Louis-style spare ribs on a bed of fried onion strings with a side of fried potato wedges that have the most delightful Greek seasoning and some barbecued baked beans.
I think I just went to a whole new level of hunger after hearing you describe what we are having. By the way, my name is Mark. It is an immense pleasure to meet you, and I am not just saying that because of the food. Well, that may be a large part of why it is a pleasure to meet you.
Oh, Mark. So, Sam, this is Mark. He is the farm manager, land agent, real estate agent, advisor, and a whole lot more for both me and my dad.
It is a pleasure to meet you. I wish it was because of better circumstances. I heard about your plan from Jack and Erica, and I'm curious how it went.
Well, it didn't go well. I mean, they agreed to a good price, and that was some good news, but then they added some unexpected stipulations, like having to sign an NDA. Then they also added that the sale price would include all the equipment on the farm and that I would not be able to farm in the UMRV region for at least 5 years.
That's absurd. How are you supposed to make a living?
Is that even legal?
Sadly, I think it is. And Liam also added a deadline of 24 hours to agree to their terms, or the offer would be rescinded, and so would the original offer. And at that point, they would just wait for me to go under and get the farm and mineral rights through a bankruptcy auction.
These guys are so evil.
So what are you going to do now?
Well, Mark, being the sly guy he is, evidently had an ace up his sleeve this whole time that, well, he is calling Plan B, which he has been working on for the last few months. But honestly, if you ask me, it's more like Plan Z.
So what is this plan B?
Mark, you there?
Sorry, I was dreaming about food and got distracted.
It's almost ready. What is Plan B?
I know another farmer named Otto Simcrew is also dying to hear about this Plan B.
A few months back, when things started looking bad with Global Company, I started looking for another farm for sale. And found some excellent candidates, but only a couple stood out. There was a nice one over in Iowa Plains just a few hours away. Another down in Alma, Missouri that looked perfect as well.
Those are less than a day's drive from here and are fantastic farming communities. And I know the store owners in both towns. They are upstanding guys.
I agree. They are fantastic farming communities and beautiful farms. However, I also wanted to find a farm outside of global companies' reach, leading me to a third farm, which became Plan B. It's far outside the reach of global company, and it is a large cattle farm, and land is much cheaper there. So the money we would get from agreeing to their terms would go a long way.
So you would have to leave the area and move far away.
Unfortunately, yes. There is a risk that if we stay in the Midwest, global companies could come after us and, well, just make life complicated or worse. It seemed like Liam was hinting that they were angry and that the stipulations were intended to hurt me, and honestly, I'm worried there will be more retaliation in the future.
These guys belong in jail, but I don't think that will ever happen.
So where is this perfect farm located?
That was my question.
It is outside the US in a beautiful country in Eastern Europe called Slovakia. The farm is located in the Carpathian countryside.
Oh man, I think I ate way too much. Oh, this is gonna be a food coma. Just nudge me if I fall asleep, Mark. But anyways, I did want to follow up because I know I asked you earlier, but I didn't really get the answer. So are you really sure that we can get this farm and that this is the best plan we have?
I'm positive. I already have a tentative offer on the farm, and they have already agreed to the price. As soon as we have the money, we can start the paperwork and get you a visa, which will take a few months. But buying land guarantees you a permanent visa and dual citizenship in a few more months. Also, global company does not do business in this part of Europe, so you will be safe to farm in peace.
Well, I think that settles it then. And I mean, I did love the pictures from the farm and that video you showed me of the farm. I mean, that was amazing. Yeah, so I think what we're gonna have to do is we'll just head back to the farm, and then in the morning we'll head into town and I guess sign the paperwork. Because yeah, I guess we have to do the deal. Oh wow, look at this view. I think I'm going to miss the sunrises and sunsets and the views here. Man, I don't know if I can sell.
I don't think you have any option but to take their deal. If you don't, I don't see any choice that won't result in you losing the farm.
I know, but it's just going to be so hard because I've really started to like this area, and it's going to be, well, kind of sad to have to leave.
I know, and I can tell you've started to set down some roots in the community in the short time you've been here. But it would be best to consider the future and your goal of having a large and successful cattle farm. Staying here and fighting pretty much guarantees that won't happen.
I know, my brain tells me that you're correct. It's just, the heart says differently, but we got to do it. So let's go ahead and call it a night. You go ahead and take the bedroom, I'll take the couch, and then in the morning we'll head into town and get it done. Well, oh boy. Hopefully this will be the last interaction I have with these people. Let's get it done. I really don't want to, but I don't have a choice, so I just gotta do it. Well, here goes nothing.
I'm glad you came to your senses, realized the inevitable outcome, and agreed to our terms. Now you need to sign these documents and we are done.
Okay, so I just need to sign here. Let's see, there we go. And then on this one, I need to sign here. Let's see, there we go. Then my last place is right here. All right, I think is that everything?
Yes, that is all of it.
And the money?
It will be wired to your account within the hour.
All right, so that wraps everything up, and yeah, we're done. So, you know what? Bye, and to be totally honest, I hope I never see or hear from you ever again.
Likewise, stay out of our way and you have nothing to worry about.
Well, it's done. Time to hop back in the truck and, well, head back to the farm. Well, it is the last day of the month and my last day on the farm, and it's, well, in the evening too, so this is it. Yeah, I'm just kind of soaking in the view here for the one last time. And yeah, I'm actually really sad about this because I actually really love this area. I love the farm, and it's definitely sad to have to leave before we've achieved our dream here. But you know, it's kind of a little bittersweet too, because this new farm we're going to, it's pretty amazing, and it does give me well, it's kind of a new hope. So I'm kind of excited about it too. You know what? Let me just bring up a video here real quick, that of the farm. It was kind of the video that kind of sold me on the farm too, that Mark shared. So let me just bring this up here real quick and on my laptop, and then we'll watch that and, well, hit the road. I am really excited about that new farm and can't wait to get there. It's definitely giving me some new hope and kind of making this bearable, because it is, yeah, I'm definitely sad about having to leave here. But yeah, it's finally time. Before we hit the road, I want to take one last look out of these fields. You know, these were our fields of hope that we had, and we put a lot of work into these fields. Because, you know, as you remember, when we first got here, this entire farm and these fields were in horrible shape. But look at them now. Those barley fields are in perfect condition. And my only regret is that I won't be able to harvest them, which is sad. And I won't be able to enjoy this view. Well, I don't know if I'll ever be able to enjoy this view again, but I am going to miss that. And while we didn't get to harvest this, we did make some good money off of this farm. So at least that is something to take away from this. But with all that, we're going to hit the road. Mark he caught a flight out as soon as we finished our deal with Global Company, and he's been working on getting all the paperwork done to buy the new farm. We have signed all the paperwork. All we have to do now is just transfer the funds and everything. He's also working on getting my visa, and because we're also going to be a property owner, that has greatly expedited that process, as well as submitting for dual citizenship. Being a property owner is huge. And you know what? We don't have to close the gate because, yeah, it's not our farm anymore. That's Global Company's problem. But yeah, so hopefully in the next couple of months, we will be at our new farm in the Carpathian countryside. And to be totally honest, I can't wait. It is going to be awesome to focus on the farming, focusing on the cows, and not have to worry about what's going to happen, because we'll just be back to farming. And until then, thank you for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Well, it's been a whole 5 months and I've made it. I am in the Carpathian countryside. My flight landed last night. First thing I did was buy a truck. And I've been driving from the big city out to here and just topping off the fuel tank on the way out to the farm. And I gotta tell you, I am excited. This area is absolutely beautiful, and I can't wait to see the farm.